And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to play A Drone World by GeoDark, last updated on the 12th of October 2021. This is a map of views taken by drones. Some locations may not be 100% on point. Some could be a few kilometers away. All 1,500 locations are hand-picked. Haven't played this game. Looks like a tough one, average score of 11,620. This looks like to be a fun one. I always like the aerial ones, a little more challenging. We're going to do this as a 2-minute no-move challenge. And we'll invite you to play along. The link to the play along is in the description below. So we got Marty Jean Krulzjak. I'm guessing this is probably the Adriatic someplace. Looking right over the little village here of whatever it is. There's a island to the, well, bunch of islands. I wonder if this is like Croatia. That's what I'm thinking by the name. The islands were probably in this area. Are there any palm trees? There's a pool. Another pool. I think there's a good chance that we are probably in this area. Not sure. We could be anywhere, I would presume. Maybe here at Olib. Probably on this side of Olib. And we were in Croatia, so that's a pretty good guess. But we were down near Vela Luka, 137 miles to the south of where I actually picked 4,316 points. We'll get off the next round. It's a pretty good first round. Eye catcher Blickfang. Okay. Alex Martin on this one. They're getting the same vibe. Maybe we're in the Adriatic again. Oh, they're not entirely sure. Not as clean, this one with the picture. These look Mediterranean, these things here. I know what they are. We've got this tile, or the roof that looks, I might, do we see any palm trees? Looking south, this is looking north. If that's the compass, probably not right, but I'm going to guess we could be in this area. Maybe I'm going to go for Albania on this one. Might just be like Bulgaria or something, but this is throwing me off here. Maybe we aren't Albania, we're further north. I'm going to go back with Croatia again. Let's just guess that. And we are Croatia. That's just flip-flop the first round and this round. And they got 37-30, not too bad. 273 miles, not too bad on that one. We'll come back then and take a look at some of this stuff. We got Billy Bobob on this one. Let's just make sure this looks like the United States to me. And maybe it's not. And maybe it is. There's the guy, Billy Bob, with the drone truck. This is tough. This one is definitely tough. Although looking familiar to me, those are windmills. I might go with like Western. It's a well. I might go with Western Pennsylvania on this one. West Virginia. Billy Bobob. I'm going to go with out this way some player. Let's go Bedford, Buffalo Mills, Indian Lake. Could be New England too. I'm going to go out here. See where it went up? What a hell of a guess. 63 miles. Windmills. I've been through this part of the country, and there are a lot of windmills going up and down the Appalachians. So that's, we were near Montrose or Kalamazoo, West Virginia, not that far away from Elkins. And, yeah, what a great guess that was at the Teeter Creek Lake Wildlife Management Area. What a crazy guess the more I think about it, but have some experience driving through this part of the woods. So there's windmills on top of the mountains. The general landscape looked West Virginia, Western Pennsylvania-ish. So pretty happy about that one. ZZ Amaya. Now we get into no man's land. I couldn't even tell you where well, let's take a look back. Let's just see. What we got there. Drone World is a good game. I think in like Africa, but I'm not sure. I think this could be. It's definitely not the United States. That is for sure. Although we could be. In Brazil. That's where I might go with. Let's just see. Where is ZZ? Is that ZZ down there? Do we see a river? Amazon? Not sure on this one, folks, but as much as I think ZZ Mayan, this is not Mexico. Is it road? Maya's probably more. Maybe we're down here. Damn it. Sorry for the language, but I just thought that thought it was over here, and to be honest with you, it wasn't that far away, which is a little disappointing for me. 951 miles. Lost a lot of points. I guess you do. Maya, I was thinking, I don't know why, Mexico, but I knew that couldn't be Mexico. Just the landscape. I went to Peru when I should have gone up here. So that's all right. Not too bad on that one, I guess. But we'll get off to the fifth and final round. Whoa. Wow. Els Miguel. Okay, probably Portugal or Spain. Okay, so where do we think we could be here? Sharp mountains out of the sky. Out of the sky, raising to the sky. I'm not even thinking right. Tunnel. Got a minute to go. Maybe we're in this part of maybe it's Spain. Maybe we're like Pontevedra. I'm not sure. Well, Caldibarcos, maybe up here somewhere. I'm gonna guess there. And no, we were on the other side of. We're actually in France. Wow. All right, so we got a grand total of 17,075 points. Not too bad. Drone world aerial stuff is can be very difficult. At least it got above the median score. This Colombia one's got me a little. Colombia, right? That was not Venezuela. Yeah, they got me a little out of sorts there a bit. But the first round, yeah, I mean, Croatia got the right country. Let's go to game breakdown. This game's got me a little. It's the first time in a while I've gotten a little bit of, like for me, a 50-50 game, right? It's like a 50-50 ball in football or soccer, as we call it here in the United States. You go in and it's like, yeah, if you go 100%, chances are you're going to win the ball. If you don't go 100%, you're probably not going to win the ball. This one, I felt like the time was probably not allowing me to go 100%, right? So maybe the time, maybe just the fact that it's tough to read for me from a high location, but I thought this could have been one I might have done a little better in some rounds. Some rounds I just probably wouldn't have gotten no matter how much time it would have been. So let's take a look at the first round and why I thought Croatia. First and foremost, Marijan Kruljak. That last name just seems Croatian to me. And then the fact that you have this, got pools, got what, if we were just to take out the landscape of the home, the garden, etc., the rocky beach, these types of shrubs just looks like we're over here in the Adriatic at some point. The name, can't really tell from the compass if the compass is right or not, but the name put me not in Italy, but over in Croatia. So, actual location, could I have found it? Might have taken a long time with a no time limit, and maybe could have gotten closer. The interesting thing about this, for the first round, palm trees. I don't know how prevalent palm trees are in this part of the world, maybe comment down below, but maybe that could have been a clue that have gone further south in Croatia. I just don't see any here, so don't know if they exist or not, or if it's just around tourist areas. So the first round, not too bad. The second round went off to Croatia. I think I said Albania on the side. I'm not sure if I said Albania or not, but maybe I did. But we were in Croatia again. Should have recognized this from the pool, and the buildings here are looking very Croatian. Could have gotten this one probably, perhaps, with a little more time. Maybe not. And the third round, we went off, which was actually, this is a pretty crazy guess for me. Billy Bobob. We were on Teeter Creek Lake. Couple clues. The homes right here it didn't look American, United States that you would see. So that kind of threw me off the beginning. The double yellow line, almost always with this type of landscapes, can be the United States. What threw me to the part of the world, so like I see pine trees, I'm like, yeah, this could be anywhere this looks like the Appalachian Mountains. And if we go back, the Appalachian Mountains basically starts from, north of Atlanta, Chattahoochee National Forest, goes through this part of the world up through, basically, if you can see this, like through this part all the way up to here, the Appalachian Trail. So you could be anywhere, deciduous trees, but you get a mix of pines the higher elevation you go. And these pines look probably trees that were planted by this fella here, or this house years ago when they built it. So you didn't really see too many natural pines, lower elevation. But, and confirm this truck, and other trucks in other part of the world, but just looks like an American, threw me a little bit to America on this one with the double yellow line. But then, way up here are windmills. And if you travel in the United States via Interstate 68, Interstate 76, I don't know if it's on 64, I don't recall, but I've been on each one of these, 66 or 76 and Interstate 70. You will see along these ridge tops, mountain tops, a lot of windmills. So just off of my recollection, that's why I went to, I think, in this Somerset area. I thought, okay, here's a lake down here, and went too far. So I would say a great guess. The other guess, if you're reading into things a little bit, Billy Bobob, just being honest, sounds West Virginia to me. So maybe I should have gone to West Virginia on that one. Maybe I could have gotten a better score. Round 4, we went off to Colombia, and something about it, I think, seemed Amazonish to me. At first I thought, well, maybe this is after the Serengeti or something, but I think it was the chalk or this color seemed like the Amazon or the Amazon basin or someplace. I think I came here and then I went down here based upon the name of mine. I just got messed up by that. It was a little ticked off with myself that I went that far south because I was going to stay in this area. Zizi Amaya. I don't know why I was thinking that. And the last round we went off to what I thought was over here on this side of Spain. We were actually in France. And to be quite honest, could I have gotten this? Perhaps, maybe at the time. I probably still would have guessed Portugal. I probably still would have guessed Spain. One of those two countries. This type of style of architecture and home just doesn't equate for France for me in my mind. I don't know why. It just doesn't. To where my mind goes, in 2 minutes, probably wouldn't have guessed this, probably even in about 10 minutes, unless there's a French flag someplace. Always look for tall buildings, courtyards and stuff for flags. I didn't see anything here as I scanned. Maybe you did. But that was it. Benalio-sur-Mer. Probably butchered that name, but in any case, it was a fun game. 17,075. We'll definitely play this game again. As always, the goal is to get 25,000. Thanks for tuning in. Want to hit the 1,000 subscriber level soon. So if you can, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, share this with your friends. Want to get there soon. As always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.